Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Alright, y'all, it's Wyvern Moon time. We're back with 3 houses. Not aware. I'm pretty sure this is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion month. Which means it's a pretty chill month. Not gonna be any drama. We're just gonna, like, train our units and then go fight against the other houses and be like, guess what? Haha, y'all suck. That's pretty much all. But it's still fun nonetheless. I've received $5,000. Yes, I would like to see your.
Hey friend, thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
Don't worry about it, bro.
I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday.
What is it you're doing here anyway?
I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
What's with the notebook?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
Who is this elder?
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it. Can't quite remember how old I was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times. Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did.
Maybe he was a doctor.
Could have been. I never knew much about him, honestly. He could have been a mage, a scholar. I haven't the foggiest. And I'll never know. Shortly after curing me of my illness, he passed on. Natural causes. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died. And there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful. And helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
Help them how?
However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, or some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know? It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it. It's what my gang's about. When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream.
That's truly admirable.
Yeah? Well, thanks. Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. don't go forgetting that. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me 2 gifts, my life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
So you've been able to get into their good graces?
Of course. It wasn't always easy, but in the end, it's all the same little game. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune. In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most.
So your current name is also fake?
As though I'd tell you, friend. But perhaps you can share what it is you think.
Okay, I have a theory that I just thought about just now. So, if you know about how crests work for real, you might understand this. But what I'm thinking is, because Yuri has a crest, what I'm thinking happened is how he got it is that old man that was wandering the streets was someone who had that crest. And then to save Yuri's life, he gave him some of his blood. And then that, like, saved him. Because this also happened with Gerald. Gerald was about to die. And Rhea's like, here's some of my blood, so now you have a crest. And it healed him. So, conspiracy theory? Maybe. It's definitely possible, though. Because we also don't know who Yuri's dad is. Or if his mom has a crest or not. Just a theory. Not saying it's true or not. But if you're with me on that, I'd like to hear.
The battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Question mark?
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the 3 houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Yes.
This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery. It's a mock battle between the 3 houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out. Since she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
In that case, I must sit out too.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Bet. Watch me. Well, I mean, that doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair, though.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
Bet.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
You better get told. Alright, it's explore time. Oh my gosh. Ash and Sylvain. This should be interesting.
Hey, Sylvain. Can we talk?
What's up, Ash? Looking for more life tips?
No. But I did want to thank you for coming to my aid in battle the other day.
That? No need to thank me for that.
No, really, I insist. If you hadn't been there, I definitely would have been finished. You really set a model for my training. I can only hope I'll be able to save someone like that someday.
Again with the studying and the training? You're so stubborn you make Ingrid and His Highness seem downright easygoing. My advice on the whole thing is to just follow your instincts. That's what I do. If someone's in trouble, I help them. You don't need to be a valiant knight to know that. Doesn't matter if the person is an ugly old man or the cutest girl you've ever seen. You help them.
So you're saying...
Everybody's the same, deep down. It's our job to help anyone who needs it.
Ah.
What? You're looking at me funny. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just surprised, that's all. You're actually a much better person than I thought.
Was that a compliment? I can't tell.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean any insult. I was just really impressed by what you said about helping people without even thinking. To jump in and help someone without any thought at all of reward. That is real virtue.
How did you say that with a straight face? I'd be embarrassed if I were you. Come on, Ash. You're an honest and overall great guy. You'll be an honest and overall great knight, too. Of course, people like you need to watch out for greedy people.
Huh?
Remember when I said I didn't need any thanks? Well, I didn't say anything about not wanting a reward. There's a girl, and we had a misunderstanding about who was allowed to date who, so, I need to hang out in your room until everything calms down. Should only be a day. Or 2. Tops.
Sylvain?
Come on, Ash. Remember, if someone's in trouble, you help them. You want to be a great knight, yeah?
Oh, fine. Since you helped me, but just this once.
All right, I knew I could count on you. You'll definitely be a great knight.
He really would be a great person, if he could just stop all the scandal.
I love that realization where Ash is like, oh my gosh, you're actually like nice, and then Sylvain's like, yeah, but like, I kind of like cheated on this girl for like the 100th time this month. Oh my gosh, it's bestie time.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Annie? Is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming!
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Bestie's got in a fight. Okay, but like, Max though, Annette literally did not blame her for what happened. Like, I thought we were in danger, you know? So I was just trying to, like, protect you slightly aggressively. Where we? Okay, explore time.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Are you foreshadowing Sovitz? I don't. To visit your good old underground.
My, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
Professor!
That young lady, Monica. Might she be Baron Ox's daughter? We're not acquainted, but I have heard tell that the Baron has a daughter roughly her age. Despite my current circumstances, I was born into House Nouvelle, one of the preeminent houses of the Empire. Didn't you know? There isn't much of my house left to speak of, but mark my words, someday it shall return in glory.
Hey guys, it's not like you tell me that every goddamn time we talk.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. You're wondering where Mr. Backup is, aren't you? Figured you'd want an update. Or report, if you will. He's gone. Other duties or some such nonsense. But he'll be back, right? I bet so. I think he liked this place. Especially the company. He really had something. He'll miss it. Just you wait and see.
Come join me over here. For once, we've got plenty of food. Folks up above caught so many fish that we got a bunch more down here than usual. It's not too common to get a big fishing haul down here in Abyss.
What do you require?
Alright, let's see where our units are at. C.
Now let me see. Ah, yes. This one's growth is going quite well.
C.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Bro, Dimitri's like my best unit. Okay, whatever. C.
Now let me see. Ah, yes. This one's growth is going quite well.
D.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
D.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
E.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
D or C?
Now let me see. I see this one has gained some experience.
D.
Now let me see. Ah, yes. This
What?
one's growth is going quite well.
How is Annette at a higher ranking than Dimitri? Sorry, that's dumb. Okay. D.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
E.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Yeah, I love Flame as a person, as a unit. She absolutely sucks balls. Like, she's so bad. I'm sorry, she's really bad. Okay, seriously, honestly, we're...
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Now
Wait.
let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Oh, to be blunt, he's falling well short of his potential. Blah, blah, blah. Do I care? No. C.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm using... Happy. D.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the... Fare thee well.
How are Acetes... I said Acetes. Like, Annette and Mercedes. Mercedes and Annette, how are they my best units to, like... That, but you know... It's subjective.
Oh, come on! When the nobles came for me, they were completely without mercy. They killed everyone. My parents, my husband, my son, they all died for nothing. For being in the way. People with crests do whatever they want. No one even tries to stop them. Especially not the church.
Dang. Sad girl moment.
Hey, pal. This month is the big brawl, yeah? Yeah, it's the battle of the Eagle and Lion. I hear I'm free to join in. My heart's full to bursting. My muscles too, but that's pretty normal for me. This is big, pal. The legendary king of grappling's triumphant return. The other houses won't know what hit him.
By the by, do I have to participate in this Eagle and Lion thing this month?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I hope we win. You won't like what happens if I'm on the losing team.
Gonna sign, then everyone's gonna kill. Okay.
Nope, not mine.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is almost here. Time certainly is strange. All this really has me feeling nostalgic. Back when I was in the academy, I took part in the battle too.
Which class were you in?
The Blue Lions. Back then, I was living with kingdom nobility as an adoptee. Lady Rhea still watches the battle, yeah? Best of luck to you, friend. Nah, that's not...
Whose is it? Is it Balthus?
Hey, pal. I hear this is Pete. Yep, that's mine. No, really, I'm not lying this time.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, because he's, like, always running from, like, the debt collector.
Professor!
You're gonna do, logs this month. We'll get 2 of them done this month. 5. Sauna's not worth it. Okay. I don't know if I can do it yet.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
Now that you mention it, Hilda.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway? Professor, but if you're...
She probably has a lost item. Yeah, there we go.
Never seen that thing before?
What? What do you mean? She's messy as heck. Ah, this is Hilda's.
Oh, you found it!
This is also Hilda's.
Oh, you found it!
Oh, hi, Hubert.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Consider me motivated.
Just what I thought you'd say.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Along with Flane, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His origin begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here. He is apparently from House Hrim of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Hrim in recent decades.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor! Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Monica, you're...
I never really liked Monica. Just kind of was just like kind of weird. But I also find it weird that in 3 Hopes, she's like a playable character. That really threw me off. Speaking of 3 Hopes, after I get through this game, I will be playing that game and streaming, so stick around. It'll be a long while, but stick around.
Fishing? No thanks. I tried it once and, ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish, let alone catch and gut them. Besides, who can think about fishing right now? The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Yes!
That's the spirit. Hello.
Somebody, yeah.
Grunder Field is in the Empire, right? I wonder how we'll get there. I thought I heard that there's no path that goes straight from the monastery to the Empire. Oh, perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes, I see. From the east, we would go... there. Ah, yes, that must be it.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious business. And there's a reward to be had as well. I'd really like to win this thing.
What else is it?
Well, excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would reflect poorly on me if I chose not to take part in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Don't you want to go, bro?
Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery. I'm not very confident, but I'll try my best.
Got this, girlfriend.
Hey there.
Me too, bro. I'm so me right now with midterms. I'm so tired.
I'm just absolutely exhausted. I swear to you, Professor, every month we're worked harder than the month before. I had imagined the Academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives began in earnest.
Bro. Absolute facts, though. You came, is what it is, I guess.
Agreed. That's the Church of Seros for you. What is it they say? Those with power are obliged to use it.
Really?
Of course. The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship. I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands. I look forward to seeing your skills on display at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I have something to ask of you.
Yes.
Flane has been through an awful lot this past month. To make up for that, I have decided to give her whatever she wants.
I asked her what she would like, and she expressed a desire for a feast of fish. Since I am sure the students would be interested, I have decided to hold a fishing tournament here at the monastery. I have left all of the specifics to Shamir. Please, enter and put in your best effort. I have left...
No! Well?
I have left all of... I'm sorry to... I'm sorry to...
You have some... I don't think she has a...
I look... This is not...
Wait.
This is not my...
What? Letter to herself.
This is not my...
Bro.
Well...
Daddy!
Yes.
Hi!
The recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay?
I got this, pal.
Well, I hope you're right.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh. But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
I'll help you, girlfriend.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again. I'm not going to...
You have something lost?
No, that... No, that... No, that...
Bruh.
Greetings. I don't know if you've heard, but Flame is very special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research, if only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
You should give up.
I dislike it, but I agree. The time I would spend begging him and accomplishing nothing would be better spent on other research.
You have a lost item.
I'm not sure why you'd imagine I might own such a thing. Try someone else.
Why, don't be rude about it.
Professor!
After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop herself. It's a three-way battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing. You have to jump right in there. You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are. Ah, great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
Lately, I feel myself growing tired and out of practice. I wish there was someone around here with whom I could dance fervently and intensely. Dorothea? Yeah. supposed to be a person here? There's a actually.
I have a favor to ask.
Love letter?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
What were you thinking about?
The Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
Hey!
Oh, hi, Professor. Have you heard the rumor about the Goddess Tower? Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next, during the ethereal moon. They say if a boy and a girl wish for something together at the Goddess Tower on that night, the goddess herself will grant it. I don't know where the rumor started, but it's a great story, isn't it?
Hey.
On that note, we're gonna end it right here.
Hey, you.
So I hope y'all are enjoying, and we will continue next episode talking about quests. So I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.